What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at something that I didn't know existed. We're going to be taking a look at the Godzilla Terrestris, like terrestrial. I don't really know. From Godzilla Singular Point by Playmates Toys. Now, as you can see, Target put this out looking like this. I did get a little bit of a discount because of how fucked up the box is, but I mean, god damn, that is awful. I like the artwork on the side here. This is in the point of the anime when Godzilla's like coming out of the water. Like the whole point of the show is that he keeps evolving and blah blah blah. It's a really cool show, actually. If you're an anime fan and you're a Godzilla fan, then this is probably a show for you. I enjoyed it, so I thought that was pretty cool. On the back here, we do have a product rendering, which does not look like the figure, not very much at all, for some good things and some bad things, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then there's the barcode, if you can use it, if you want to look for this. So there's the barcode. This retails, I think, for like $12, I think. I'm not really sure, 15 at the most, but I got it for a little bit cheaper than that. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and pop this guy out of the whatever. I mean, this is pretty ridiculous. So taking this guy out of the package, there's not much to go over. So this is probably going to be a quick video, but I really do like this because I don't have any Godzilla like this on the shelf. I have this SH Figure Arts Singular Point Godzilla, which is a different, he's not at that stage at this point. Like, this is leading up to that. Now, for the cheap price of the figure, I do like what they got going on, but I definitely am going to try to do a little bit of paint work on him. I'm not one to tend to do washes and things. Usually I don't feel like they need it, but this one definitely could use a wash. The fingernails need to be painted, and it really does bug me that the paint doesn't go all the way to the tail, but I'm probably not going to touch that. That's just a lot of work. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to do a little repaint, but let's see what we got going on here. Taking a look at that head sculpt. It's soft, but all the Playmates stuff is, so I'm not like super upset about that because I expect that from them, but it does look pretty cool. I mean, the sculpt work is there when it comes to like the scalature and things. It's just really not amplified by the paint at all. As far as the spikes on the back, they do look really cool. When you look at the artwork on the box, or so to speak, the rendering on the box, they look a lot more bright silver, which I do like that a little bit more, even though they probably shouldn't be silver. Kind of throws off the look of the figure a little bit. Like, if you look at the artwork rather than the render, like, I would have liked more of a gradual gray rather than this bright silver, but it works. And then the paint of the red looks really nice. I do like the gradient. I like that little purple streak. I know that's just because you're mixing red and blue, but still does look cool. I might do like a dry brush on top of the bigger scales on the body here, and definitely want to paint the fingernails because that really does bug me. But the sculpt is there. It has potential. I just feel like it needs a little bit of a wash on there. This bugs me that there's no paint on the bottom of the tail. That's a Mattel type thing to do. Come on now, Playmates, but I don't really expect it from Playmates. This is definitely meant for kids, not like an adult collector, and this is kind of like throwbacks to like the vintage Godzilla figures that like didn't really move a lot, but they had much better paint than this does. So yeah, I mean, the tail is nice and long. You do have to plug in the tail, but once you get it in, you're not getting it out unless you like heat the shit out of it. So just be careful with that. As far as articulation goes, you do get a swivel at the top of the head, which is really ugly and abrupt and doesn't flush nice. Like, that's about as nice as it goes, and I don't really like that personally. They should have done it at the base of the head, not the base of the neck. You do get a swivel at the arms. The arms are just the worst part for me. They should definitely have some paint. You do get, so both of his arms can go pretty much all the way around. Those ones can go all the way around. That one can go all the way around. So they both go, and then the legs will only go this forward for this one, and then this far forward for this one. No swivel at the tail here. You only get a swivel where you plug it in. So very limited articulation, no accessories to speak of. But again, I mean, you're getting a decently sized figure for pretty cheap. I think they're $12.99. I don't really remember, but they're pretty cheap. So I mean, we could do some size comparisons. So let's go ahead. I'm not going to do the whole Zach Toys team right now because I don't feel like getting them all out. But there are next to Peely and Zombie Captain America. So he's definitely way too small for that kind of stuff. But obviously, that would mean Godzilla would have to be bigger than the average human. Like, So that's not going to happen. But, I mean, like I said, just a quick little video just to show you guys this off that I picked this up. Because it is cool, and it's a very unique version of Godzilla to have on the shelf. Maybe not for everybody, but for me, it's pretty cool, especially as somebody who studies evolution. I did like the idea of him just, like, rapidly evolving, even though evolution doesn't work like that. The whole point of evolutionary theory is that it's a gradual change over time. So, sorry guys, that's the scientist in me. It just happens. But at the price point of $15, we'll put it at, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I think a little bit more paint would be nice. And switch the swivel from the base of the neck to the tip of the head, because he doesn't really stand very well neither. I don't like that necessarily, but what are you gonna do? You're gonna need the tail to tripod it, but it's a cool looking figure. I really like Godzilla when he has a super long tail, so I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 for the price point. So without further ado, I believe that's all I got for today. Stay tuned for a repaint of this. I might take some pictures of it before and after, and tell me how I did, guys. But anyway, I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I do post a lot on there, have a lot of fun, and I'm sure you all will too. So without further ado, I love you guys with the question. You coppin'? Let me know. See you guys in the next one. Peace.